Hey, y'all. Hey, Nick. So you finally caught alive. We got a whole lot to talk about. Oh, dang. Did I put a timer on my comments? I meant to do that. Mm. Timestamp. I don't know. Hey, T. Hey, Tamika. Kuwana. Hey, friend. Y'all come on in. Hey, Miss Boys. Mary, how you doing? Mika. Hey, girl. Okay. Blessings, the Marcus mom. Hey, Coretta. Nikesha. Hey, Brown Baby Doll. How you doing, goddess? Hey, K Hollywood. Hollywood. Miss Hollywood. Let's see. Okay. So listen. I pretty much stumbled across another video. I just want to play for y'all. Y'all know anything that I find, I just play for y'all too. So we just gonna dive in together. Thank you, Kiwana. Hey, Kathy. Dana. Hey. Trying to see what baby girl doing. Peep your head in her room and see what she doing. Okay. She was making a loud noise. So I'm still here, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure I got the right video up. Okay. But as people come in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Please and thank you. And I was trying to go back to Mark D's lives on YouTube. Did y'all notice that he took a lot of his content down in regards to Natalia? I was trying to go pull up the interview of Shannon's and I think she was a little cousin that was allegedly touched by Shannon and her sister. And I went to go back to that interview, and a lot of the content in regards to Natalia is not on Mark D page no more. Hey, Amazing Grace. Takesha, Obsidian. Look, you got the eyeballs, the tea. Look, y'all got your popcorn. Because this interview that I'm about to play for y'all, I only watched like a minute of it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just go live for about an hour. We're going to try to do an hour today. We'll see how that goes. And yeah. Somebody say they can't hear me. Y'all can't hear me? Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Somebody say they can't. Jalen, Sierra say you watched it. Wait a minute. Nick say she haven't been on his page since last AK incident. Yeah, I don't really be on his page like that either, but I was trying to look for a specific interview. And you said something definitely happened after. Yeah, something definitely strange happened, but it's that typical divide and conquer tactic that I see over and over and over again. That's all they did. They separated because regardless of how we may feel about Mark and Roxy, at the end of the day, they were more powerful together than they would be apart. So something took place that separated them and made them depart from each other. Just, suddenly. You get what I'm saying? Like something definitely took place. Then you take down all the content. Why did you take down content from a whole year ago? Why did you do that? I mean, luckily I have most of the content on my page, but still, it's like, why all of a sudden? If that was the case, you should never recorded it. Or you should never did an interview. So most of y'all can't hear me. So whoever said that they couldn't hear me, I just recommend that you probably restart your the YouTube and see if that helps with the sound. Yeah, y'all. You said I couldn't sit through it, but hey, $80 okay. Oh, she said she can hear me now. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. Don't be taking down no content we already heard and seen. Leave it there. What you taking that down for? Now I can see if they refrain from any new content, but damn, like, okay. That's how most people even knew about Mark D. Hell, that's probably how most people knew about me too. After I started putting out my thoughts and theories and my reactions to the Naziah Harris case, as far as YouTube go, right? A lot of y'all found me based off of the Naziah Harris case. So why would he take it down? So that's how most of us found him. Mm-hmm. And I was listening to, I don't know where my mod said. Usually they be in here quick. Hey, Karis. Oh, he put it on subscription only. Okay, I guess. Well, most of us have most of the interviews anyway. It was just that one that I was looking for um to play and listen to. Amazing Grace. Yeah, you can be. You just have to inbox me though on TikTok so I can see you most of my links. Okay. Because right now I am encouraging you guys to sign up for membership if you can. Okay. I'm still, to the people that's concerned about me no longer doing any more lives for my subscribers, I will still be doing lives for my subscribers. Okay. I'm just going to be simultaneously doing membership lives and Patreon content as well. Okay. I'm not going to completely ghost you. I'm not going to do that. What was I about to do? I forgot that fast. I forgot. Oh, she wanted to be a mod. Okay. Say you believe they would serve the gag order. They would serve something. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Ree. She say, don't get me wrong. I love what he does. I'm a supporter of my radio, but that night wasn't there. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You said it got something to do with Ratchet TV. He went after market. People started flipping. Now see, that's what I don't support. I don't support like bullying. And I feel like a lot of Ratchet TV, if it's, I think it's Ratchet TV or Donnie. I don't know. I get them two mixed up, y'all, to be honest. Either way, whoever the content creator is, I don't support bullying. Okay. And I feel like a lot of times when I have watched some of their content, they attack other content creators. Or even with Donnet, he said things like very disrespectful about this people in Detroit and how he feel like we're not handling the situation properly, and that, you know, Detroit need to fall off the face of the earth or whatever the case was. I just feel like, you know, some stuff don't have to be said. Like, that's just my opinion. I don't know. I think they a bit messy. I'm sorry, y'all. They a bit messy. Anywho, let me look for Amazing Grace. All right, I just added you as a mod. We got 2, 3, 4 in the chat, y'all. Let me see how many likes we got. We got 55 likes. Y'all hit that like button, please. Okay, hit that like button. And if you want to become a member to the YouTube, okay, where you get special perks, we do special lives and, you know, special content or whatever. My lowest membership is at $5, basically on up to $25. Okay. And it's 4 tiers. Alexa say, yeah. He said, allegedly Mark, he went over there. Yeah, he did. And that's not allegedly, Misery. He absolutely did. I seen it. Most of us seen it. You say, I guess all his lives are for his subscribers now. That's fine. That's what he rather do. Go off, Mark. Go off. Whatever floats his boat. That's true, Chris. Bro, you don't want her no more. That's true. But right now, we're dealing with Naziah Harris case. You say that guy, Eric Gamble, I believe that's his name, son showed up and somebody else's son showed up. Yeah, the other son will be Annette's son, the police officer. That's who showed up. Allegedly. How do I get the subscription? I pin, and I don't know if y'all can see the pin comment, but let me see if I can post it. Do they show up as a link to y'all? If it don't, screenshot that link and then you can long press it on your screenshot photo and then go to it like that. You say, I'm not scared by my. I mean, dang. He just go, whatever. Whatever. I did see that Tootie Uncensored had a interview, I guess, that she streamed of Mark 7 Mile Radio. We probably can listen to that. I haven't listened to it. I just seen it on my homepage on YouTube, but I haven't listened to it. And he was supposedly talking about what happened after that night or whatever, which is no longer available on his channel. So, well, to the public. Yeah, Misery. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes sense, don't it? Like, oh, you got a police officer's son. Oh, that makes sense. They all in cahoots. Y'all all working together. Okay. You say the brother showed up with nephew, but Maisha, they indeed said the brother who's a police officer was also present. Allegedly. And the cops did show up. Yeah. You say we presently have about 3 women missing in Detroit with men arrested for their murder. Nobody found. Not a coincidence. Not a coincidence. Yeah, that's what I said. Now that when I realized that they had like a inside connection, I'm like, we want so many things to happen to Annette and them. I just don't see it happening. If they connected in that type of way, I don't see them, um, you know, getting handled in a way that they should. Yeah. Well, I played it on my video, my last video upload, not alive. And at the time, I didn't know who the man voice was. I just thought maybe he was somebody that was locked up with Javirus, but turns out they say it was probably his brother. Nobody knows. Anybody that posted the video that I went and looked at content, they didn't know who it was specifically, right? So it's alleged. The landlord supposedly went to jail because they say that she shot her firearm. They say that she shot her firearm. She pulled up to her house and it was a bunch of niggas out, bunch of people outside, bunch of cars, whatever. She asking them why y'all here. She was aware of the fact that Mark D and them was at her house because Shannon and I believe Marquita's boyfriend was on the phone with the landlord. So they knew what was going on when Mark D and them was there. So, you know, she got home basically and things went left quickly. They wind up taking the landlord into custody. Just a mess. Just a mess. You said nope. You had a feeling someone had an inside connect. You thought Roxy was one. I still think Roxy was the one. I think Marky is too. I even thought she hired her own. At this point, they all getting side eyed by me because. Hey, Miss Sexy Ray. Hey, Miss Keela. Blazing, thank you for the super sticker, love. So, like, I just recently came across this interview with Vari. So we gonna listen to that. I'm not gonna be on here too long. I do want to give y'all a chance to come up and join, and we discuss whatever it is you want to discuss. Okay. So I'm gonna post the link when it's time for that. If anybody want to join the live. And right, not Keisha, because she was on the phone with somebody and she called him Chris. That could be the one that's the police officer. Who knows? Who knows? Do any of y'all know? Hey, Keish. Do any of y'all know? Which one of them is the police officer? Because I was thinking it was Anthony. That's the oldest son. The one that Annette had when she was um 11 or whatever. Allegedly. Hey, Takesha, thank you, girl. She said she loved all that I do. I appreciate you so much. He said Mark said on his last live that the police asked him to take them lives down because it's interfering with the case. How is it interfering with the case when Kim Murphy said back in September around that time that the investigation was closed? She said they have their one suspect who they believe committed the crime. No one else. Hey, Radiant. So, no, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. They just trying to control the narrative. They just trying to dim the light that we've been shining on the Naziah Harris case, because this case doesn't just expose what's been happening with Naziah's family structure. It exposes all of the missing children and women and cases like that. So they don't want us to talk about all of those cases as well. They want to silence the community. I feel like this was an attack to silence the community. Them videos that Mark had up on his page, they was up for a whole year. All of a sudden, you want them to take it down? Half the world done seen them by now and streamed them. So it don't make no sense. They just trying to control what the community, how active we are with this case. They want to control that. Here, you can draw on this paper. Here, draw not that one. Draw on this. Draw right here. Hold up. Yep. He said, listen, I'll make them take it down for that stupid move they made. He said Roxy told him too because she worked with Shannon. And then that was my thing too. Like all of a sudden, Roxy want to work it out with her family. When you spent a whole year dragging their ass for a whole year, and all of a sudden you trying to make amends with your family.
Working. Here.
Here, it worked. Thanks again, Flasion. Look, like, they tripping. They tripping. Your family already just showed you that they your enemy and they willing to sacrifice children. And then all of a sudden you flip the script after everybody rooting for you. Everybody rooting, standing behind Roxy. Team Roxy. And then you say some stupid shit like that. Okay. All right. That's why I told y'all I'm not team nobody. I'm team truth and justice. That's it. Because clearly they all can switch up whenever they get ready.
Wow.
Or they allow the police to scare their ass out of working together and standing 10 toes down on what they believe and how they show up with the community. You can't let the police bully you. They're gonna try it every time. Why? Because they hold rank and power when we divide it, and then they can conquer us that way. We hold more power when we're together, okay? And we on the same mind frame, right? Team get justice. That's all it's about. Team desire. That's it. Team desire. Me either. Matter of fact, that would have made me start talking even louder, Radiant. Like, no, y'all not finna do none of that. Then they say they made Mark, somebody said allegedly, they made Mark strip. They took his weapon and made him strip.
Mom. They were going deeper.
Yeah, this is craziness. Just pure craziness. That's what I heard. It sounded like that video that's circulating where Shannon was talking to Roxy and it kind of enhanced the sound. It sounded like Shannon had said she found out that she was pregnant and Azaya was pregnant at the same time. So that's kind of basically what I had got from that sound. Y'all know which one I'm talking about? Like, you really got to put your ear up to your phone and really hear what she's saying. I believe, and this is just my theory, I believe Nazaya was pregnant more than once. I believe she was pregnant, I believe she got an abortion at one point. I believe that she took a morning after pill at one point. And I would think this last time she was just too far along for them to do anything about the pregnancy. Because if she was pregnant at the same time that Shannon was pregnant, that means Naziah could have been pregnant around January 2023 or before. So that would have made that 2022. That would have made her, that around that time it would have been 2022. Because Shannon had her last child in January of 2023. You do, unfortunately. You do too. Yeah, I do too. You say, I don't think she switched up, but I believe she playing nice. Them showing up to the house was considered witness intimidation. Yeah. I still think she switched up though. She was pregnant more than once. Yeah, I believe it. I can believe that. Said no, allegedly Shannon lost the baby after this one. Okay. Well, that still could have meant, if she was taking a plan B, that still could have been a chance that she might have been pregnant again before. I meant. The fact that she even thought about taking a plan B as an option lets me know that she obviously took it. She was familiar with a plan B. You said where that 1-year-old baby come? She had the baby in January 2023. So that was a year before Naziah went missing. So also Shannon had an eldest child that she put up for adoption. I know. I told y'all. I told y'all I showed y'all the picture back in 2008. 2008, Shannon was pregnant. And that was before she was 19. She was about 15, 16. Could have been. Could have been beautiful, excuse me, y'all. Right. Whole family, Tay. Just the whole family. Just insane. If it would, I don't know if it would have been Javirus' son or child. I don't know. But allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah, you say her first child just turned 18. That sound about right, don't it? Thank you, Sapphire, I'm sorry. Sapphire. Her first child, yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, we just gonna assume that it was Javirus because you know he like him young. Okay, we gonna assume that it was him. And then they keep saying, well, she was just 19. You drew all on my paper?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do favor beautiful. They really do. All right, so I've been on here for 30 minutes. We got 414 in the chat. Let me go ahead and find this video for y'all. And well, I already found it. Let me go ahead and share my screen really. You said Chris is the police officer. I kind of figured that, T. You know, when I was putting my 2 and 2s together, I'm like, yeah, that must have been the one that's the police officer. You say, yeah, assume it was that demon. He already exactly. He loved young children. They said, yeah, 33, shit, or more. But we know for a fact it's 30.
Mama.
Hmm.
Over there.
Mm-hmm. First of all, Dora, don't come up in here defending Javirus. They saying Javirus. I'm saying Javirus because he's a fucking virus and a parasite to the children, to your mammies, okay, to the community. We said what we said. Don't correct me. I know his name. Trust me. You must be one of his baby mamas. Get your ass up out of here. Okay? Don't get me started on this motherfucker. All right? I'll be being nice. All right. Now, anywho, before we was rudely interrupted by Javirus, baby mama, number 33. Let me stop playing, y'all. Let me stop. Let me start. Trying to correct a damn pedo. Girl, you look crazy. Get your ass on.
Mama.
Thank you, Tanika.
Bye-bye.
Say gotta be a Scorpio indeed. And is. And is. Okay.
Mom.
You say they go hard for that card leader. Like she must have been the one that made that TikTok page talking about free Javirus. That must have been you, Dora. Y'all seen that TikTok page? Or they supporting that monster. Thank you, Sapphire. Right. Gag. See, get that roach up out of here. We don't need no roaches in the chat. All right.
Mama, get over there.
Yeah, I think I'm sharing the wrong one. Hold up. Which one is it? Okay, let me exit out of this. Okay. Now. Okay, is this the right one? Okay. Like, what the heck is going on? Jayla said we said what we said. Okay. And what's her name? Voice. All right, y'all. So this is it right here. This is some podcast where Vari is basically being interviewed by these people here. And yeah. You say what are they supporting? You talking about the TikTok page I was telling y'all about? Where somebody is full blown in support of Javirus. You know, it might be for attention, but it's there. It's there.
Drop it.
not getting her video.
That's true, Sade, but I do want to hear. No.
Share, Mama.
One of her favorite people that inspire her to dance.
Like a favorite artist or something. Well, did you ever do a TikTok with her? Like, yeah, I used to do some on TikTok with her. I don't think she posted them. She probably like saved them in her drafts.
Yeah, because I never seen you on.
Yeah, she like doing like, because when she records, she like doing singles.
Okay.
She be wanting spotlight on her.
Yeah.
She be wanting nobody mess up her video. If you don't know how to do the dance, you're not getting her video. Period. Right.
Okay.
Okay, so you said y'all was apart for a year. Yeah. So what happened? What was y'all staying at prior together? Like she was still living with my grandma. I was with like a friend of mine, like a close friend of mine. They was like, you feel me? Shout out to them, you feel me? I appreciate all them. But yeah, I was with a close of mine, and you know they staying by my side. You feel me? That's what's up. So what made you want to leave though? What made me want to leave? It was like I was going through it. Like I ain't like how the way stuff was moving. Like stuff started to change. Like, cause you feel me? My grandma had her kids living. Right. You feel me? Oh, that's the auntie. Right? Yeah, like we had our space, and then like it's just like dang, I laid there. Our space invaded. Right. So it's too many people. Yeah, then it's you feel me? Her kids. Then it's us, and then plus my grandma kids that she adopted, so it's like it'd be a lot. The house full. Too much. So what did you say it would just start getting weird? Like what kind of weird you talking about? Like they said the twins, be sneaky and stuff like that. Like if y'all had watched the live, Mark DeAndre live, I missed that shit. I heard about it. Her boyfriend said they was on some weird stuff. Who boyfriend? Marquita. That's what your Shan twin. Okay. It's crazy though with this whole situation. Like, so let me ask, what do you feel like happened and went down? Because I see on social media, it's a lot of people. We got a lot of detectives on social media saying, "Oh, this happened. It went like this." You the brother. You know what I'm saying? You seen everything firsthand. What do you think really went down as far as with the aunties and stuff being weird? Like, you think they had something to do with it, or? I mean, I don't way they putting themselves out there. I mean, they making their own stuff look. They looking sus. Look bad, Yeah, I feel that. Like, I ain't come quick on the internet because honestly I wasn't ready. Yeah. Your sister. I needed time. Like, and like as the trial was coming out, I was still learning new stuff that was coming out. Right. Off the trial, so I'm like, dang. So now I gotta adjust to this, and then on some new stuff, and then we still got another trial that's coming up next. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, overwhelming. It's just a lot. Yeah, I feel that. And I just be trying to make sure I be around the right people, cause in my head, God was telling me soon as I say what I gotta say on this, everybody gonna turn their back. So that's why I'm just taking it day by day for real. I'm glad you mentioned God. Spiritual brother.
A lot of people see on the internet a lot of things. Like for instance, they see the refrigerator with the chains and the locks. Yeah. I see. Is it 2 refrigerators?
Yeah. Let me clear the air on that one. She had her own personal refrigerator. We had our refrigerator, but like she used to put a lock on her refrigerator because the kids used to, after they eat all their stuff, they'd go on her stuff. And that's just similar to what I do. I take all my snacks upstairs. You ain't about to fuck with my shit. Right. And then she old school, at that. So I say that. Yeah.
Okay.
But she not a bad person. I feel like with this whole situation, she was blind.
Like she ain't never
I said that.
she ain't never just let anything happen to her. She was always on it, make sure we went to school on time, got up, fed, clothes, ironed,
So around
washed, all that.
what age range is your grandmother? You don't have to give her exact age, but like she in her 60s, 70s, 60s. So I had commented on that before when people were saying, "Oh, grandma knew da 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 da." You have to think about the older generation though. You know what I'm saying? They can't catch everything. We got technology and everything.
Yeah.
My mama and my grandma don't even know how to properly work the iPhone.
Yeah,
you know what
she
I'm
be
saying?
still trying to ask.
They
Like,
can't go through phones. And, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I understood that part as to why the grandma didn't really know what was going on. She's older. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't feel like kids need to be raised by their grandparents or their great parents because they can get away with a lot of shit. Just off the strength of they're not looking for certain things because of their age range, the generation that they in. You know what I'm saying? And it's not negligence or anything. You got to think about the generation that they come from. They don't know all of that shit.
Them baby boomers.
Yeah. So I didn't really blame the grandma per se. I'm like, she's just the older generation. She probably didn't even know what the fuck to look for. So I mean, I kept that in mind too. So I'm glad you said that.
Going on the internet attacking her like that.
Yeah.
Y'all don't do that, cause that's bold. Y'all wouldn't even want nobody to do that to y'all.
Y'all wouldn't nobody fucking with y'all, grandma.
You feel me? It'd be best if y'all can try to get a conversation with her in person and get to actually know her.
I'm glad you cleared that.
She don't deal with the internet. Well, that's why she ran from the cameras and continue by her day, cause she don't deal with all that. She a spiritual lady. She go to church. She take care of the kids. That's all.
She just didn't know.
She was just blind. That's all. She was just blind. That's it. It was blind.
And in a lot of homes, a lot of people be blind because it's just that it's so much be going on. So, if it's not right there in the public eye or just being seen, it's like, older people, they're not really paying attention. They just making sure, like you said, y'all go to school,
right, exactly.
Y'all got food on the table, and the basics.
And think about social media and texting and all that other shit.
Yeah,
you definitely I know people that was raised by grandparents and great grandparents, and
Honestly, y'all, Amazing Grace, you said you think she giving Annette excuses and she should know what's going on. I think that what they're doing is like reverse psychology to get him to feel comfortable and speak up. That's what I feel like they're doing. That's an approach that I feel like you should take if you want to get real answers and make a person feel comfortable enough to open up and express themselves versus taking the approach that Mark D took. Okay. I feel like they're just trying to create a space where he feel comfortable. I don't feel like it's necessarily making excuses for the grandma. I just think they're trying to connect with him.
They got away with a lot of shit because particularly that grandma or great grandma is not looking for, you know what I'm saying? They're not checking for you sneaking out and stealing the cars and all of that. They're not looking at that. You know what I'm saying? They just making sure you taken care of. That's all they know.
My mentor, Dr. Sharon Duma, she was taking in my little cousin, and she like, I can't do this. I'm a little old, She got a guy pulling up. I ain't trying to run out there and go see what's going on.
And honestly, I know Vari is about 18 years old now. And I also know that he mentioned on his social media that he was getting ready to release some type of documentary. I don't know what this documentary is going to pertain to, his life, his sister's life. I'm not sure. I do know that he is in need of money. I do know he's fairly young, and maybe he doing what he feel like he should do. Maybe they paid him to do this. Maybe it could be a number of things of why he's doing what he's doing. What y'all think?
Yeah,
I guess I'm still trying to figure out what's his motive. Like, what is his, intent behind doing interviews and going to talk to people?
And then now she with me. I'm like, what's going on? What you got on your phone? Taking phones and looking through them and stuff like that. So, You know, it's the generation. It's definitely the generation.
So it makes sense. I've been saying that though. I'm like, maybe y'all should ease up off the grandma. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about my grandma. My kids with my grandma right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Now hold up. Now we absolutely are not going to ease up off Annette. Annette set her children up for failure. Okay. This do be the problem in our community, making excuses for toxic behaviors. We are absolutely not going to let up on Annette.
But you know, the public, they don't care. They get attacking.
Exactly.
And they just want something to say.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But like with Shan, I love my auntie, but I can't.
Which one that you?
For the money,
which one you gravitate more to? Like which one is your favorite one? The best relationship. Which one? Marquita or Shannon? Marquita.
I had one with Shan too, like, but it was Marquita. Yeah.
So what about Shannon pulled you away from her?
Her baby daddy.
Repeat the question.
Her baby daddy. Like, can you repeat the question again though?
Me repeat the question?
Yeah.
What'd I say? What about Shannon made you kind of pull away from her?
Yeah, just her situation with her baby daddy. It's like, you know,
so you kind of already knew he was on some weird shit.
After my auntie had like her fourth baby, I just feel like he was pumping my auntie over babies. Like, then like he wasn't even there. He'd come time to time.
He wasn't even taking care of.
Wasn't even there. Like you got sons. You know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. You feel me? I feel like my heart. I feel for her. She got, you know.
Yeah.
She pushing. She's still pushing. You know. I be trying to ask her questions. You know, try to get to her sometimes. But it be like, you feel me?
Yeah, I'm just not feeling like, I'm sorry, okay? I don't feel like Vari is genuine in nothing that he's saying. I feel like he genuinely is in survival mode and he needs money. Yeah, I do know Mark recently did help him get a job, but I still think his mentality, he was in an environment with Annette in them, okay? He got a whole lot of Annette in them in him, whether he realized it or not. Okay, it doesn't seem genuine to me. And I don't know if y'all heard in the beginning when he was talking about Naziah and how she was. It just don't seem genuine, but I'll continue.
And I'm glad he's
ain't nobody taking no ownership, you know.
Yeah,
like, ain't nobody
right.
And that's what the internet. That's what the internet's saying. Like, they trying to blame everybody that was around.
Yeah,
you know, because it's all involved.
Like, even though I wasn't like I was around, but like when I left, I had stuff going on myself. Like,
right.
You know, daughter. You know, my daughter finna turn 1 March 18th. So
right.
I had to focus on that. Get right. Get a job. All types.
And then, like I said too, you said you're 18 now, right?
18.
I mean, that's still a kid to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you couldn't really do too much as far, you know what I'm saying? We were really looking at the adults, and I was just kind of, like I said, I wasn't really following the story like that in depth like that. But I started seeing the debates and everything on social media, so that kind of took an interest. I took an interest in it from that. Yeah. And I'm like, well, what is everybody talking about? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when I started looking at what people were saying, you got everybody arguing, this person was right, this person was wrong, blah, blah, blah. That's what I say, you got all these detectives and shit on social media now. Yeah. This is what happened to her. This is what. So I'm like,
that's another reason why I couldn't just go on social media, because the case was going on. The detectives was telling us, like, you know, try to stay off the internet. Don't go on no podcast, no YouTube, no nothing until, like, you know, the case.
You about to get us locked up?
Hey, y'all get my bond money ready.
Tell them if I want to do.
Right.
No, we ain't going into deep.
I ain't telling them I ain't trying to hear all that. Okay. Even if they did say something, I'm telling y'all, we ain't trying to hear none of that.
Period.
One of my people on here, they want to know from a point of view that was on the internet, the granny was saying that she slept with him before the aunt. Is that true?
Did did she actually? Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, they saying, did the grandma sleep with him before the aunt? That's something that was.
That's like certain shit.
I don't know.
You ain't gonna know.
I don't know. Like, that came up in the air too. Like, I don't know. Like
Just like, come on, y'all. Certain things y'all know he ain't gonna know.
You know, ask her.
Now, why the hell would they ask that boy, did his grandma sleep with Javirus? Come on now.
Like I feel like I don't know if my grandma ever do social media, but if she ever, you know, if y'all ever get in touch with her,
he said his grandma was not that type of person.
She's not that type.
She was genuine. What y'all see on the internet, everything is not true.
She was just strict. Like if y'all trust me, shout out to the strict parents. If y'all got strict parents, y'all know. Y'all know.
I'm a strict parent.
Yeah, I'm definitely a strict parent.
I'm a strict parent because, you know, I was
Getting cussed out in the morning before school ain't got nothing to do with being strict. That's toxic. I think they family got it misconstrued as to what being toxic is and what being strict is, and versus being abusive. Verbal abuse, okay, is not being strict.
Like my mama, Kenyatta, which is, you feel me, lady. That's what everybody know her as. My mama, she used to do a lot of stuff. Like she was, you know, jack of all trades. You know, she made sure me and my sister were straight at all times. But it just, when she met this one little female, and she let that female come around. My mama was working. You know, when you try to work somebody out and you got a mate, and you trying to tell them like, okay, y'all, you gonna be here, you feel me? We together and stuff. Let's work together. Can you help me with the kids and stuff like that? I was going to school. Yeah.
The women with him talking are the people that are on the podcast, a part of the podcast, some type of way. Or like this lady right here with the black on, she was promoting her business, but they all asking him questions. So I'm assuming they're all a part of this podcast.
Yeah, like she left this IU one day. My mom went to work, and she left my little sister there with her girlfriend, and her girlfriend left my little sister at the house by herself.
Hell no.
She walked outside.
First of all, you don't pick nobody over your kids. I don't give a fuck. How in love you think you is? Nope. Nope.
Nah, for real though, but it was that's where, you feel me, she messed up at.
Yeah.
She let somebody come in and tear what we had. And
that's
the sad part.
Yeah, when I hear shit like that, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine it happening to me, and I couldn't imagine me doing it. Like, that shit be fucked up. How do you let another person come and tear you away from being a parent to your kids? Like that, I don't understand it. I don't know.
Now, for those that was trying to make excuses for Vari and Nazia's mom, he clearly just told you how he feel about it. He just said it out his own mouth how he feel about his own mama. So there's nothing that we can say in rebuttal to how he feel about his own mother. And it makes sense. He just said she chose somebody over him.
Yeah.
We can't make excuses for that. You see how that what road that led them down. They were unprotected and they were vulnerable to abuse.
Don't bash my mom. I ain't gonna lie. She was a great mom. She just, you know, she dealing with her.
Get blinded.
Dealing with her, you know, her addiction. You know, that ain't easy.
Yeah.
I got another question too. We're not gonna get his name no energy, but oh boy, did you get any type of weird vibes when he was around?
I mean, him and I looked at him like my auntie baby daddy, you know. I kept it pushing. Okay, that's my auntie baby daddy. Simple. And whatever they had going on between him and my auntie, it was like, you feel me? I was a kid, you feel me?
Right.
You feel me? It wasn't nothing I can do.
Right.
Stay in the kid's place for real.
That's real talk.
But the only thing, like, where I come in at is like, because I was the only male in the house, and it was my little cousin. But besides that, I was the older male. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was protective over my aunties. I ain't like seeing her baby daddy come over there and choke my auntie. Oh, none of that. I'm the man in the house. Ain't none of that going.
Yeah, I just heard what he just said, that Javirus used to come over and choke his auntie out. So we know for a fact that Javirus was definitely putting his hands on everybody around him, more than likely. Very abusive.
They going on around here. Because other kids live in this house and they gotta watch that too.
Right.
I ain't going for that.
Do you feel like you
And I feel like they were scared of him. I feel like they were scared of Javirus.
had to grow up fast?
Oh yeah, definitely. especially after
Let me go
seeing
back
my
a little
sister
bit.
like cry when we got taken away from our mom. When he was in that car and we got dropped off, protective over my aunties. I ain't like seeing her baby daddy come over there and choke my auntie. Oh, none of that. I'm the man in the house. Ain't none of that going on around here. Because other kids live in this house and they gotta watch that too.
Right.
I ain't going for none of that.
Do you feel like you had to grow up fast?
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially after seeing my sister like cry when we got taken away from our mom. When he was in that car and we got dropped off. Crazy. I had to deal with all that as a big brother, you know.
Right.
Like, I feel like a dad at that moment, even though I didn't know what parenting was at the time. But
Yeah.
you know, I had to do what I had to do. I had to be there for my little sister. Man, it was a lot of stuff I couldn't tell her at a young age. You know, she couldn't. Stuff. Mama was in and out of jail and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
She didn't even know what jail was.
Right.
So
I mean, with it, should
I was just thinking that Steele Henderson, he needs therapy. He's saying in one breath that he felt like he needed to protect everybody in the house from Javirus coming over and basically assaulting Shannon and any other adult that was in the house because they had no other men around but Javirus. So he felt like he can come in and, you know, intimidate everybody and abuse people. And he felt like he had to be the man in the house. That'd be a problem too in the Black community with our sons. Okay, women, your sons are not the man of the house. They don't need to wear the burden of being the man of the house. They need to be children. It's up to us to protect our children. Y'all know I could keep going. Let me hit play.
So that's messed up that you even like you said you were still a kid. So it's messed up that you even.
Nothing I could do. Everybody like they saying in the comments, why you ain't reach out and why you ain't. It wasn't really nothing going on. Like besides, it was this one time I came home. Like wait, what you said the question again? Like, did you ever see? It was just one day my mom came from out of town just to come see and visit me and my little sister, and because he came to see his kids, and he was in the driveway, and I'm next door at my man's house. I come outside, my little sister in the passenger seat inside his car, and his daughter in the back, which is Janaya, my little cousin, which is Shannon's daughter. I look in the passenger seat, and I tell, I'm getting mad. I'm like, I'm at this point, I'm cussing at my little sister. You feel me? Even though I ain't mean to, but I'm being a big brother. Like, right. What you doing inside a grown man face? Get out the car, go in the house. That's what I said. Get out the car, go in the house. Walked around to his car. Roll your window down, bro. He didn't want to roll his window down. He stepped out his car, opened the door. He was like, what's happening, little nigga? I got triggered because I'm like, hold on, bro.
Right.
But I'm trying to talk to you. You feel me? You instantly triggering. You don't even know what I'm talking to you about. It could be about anything.
Right. So I mean, what was her reaction with that? Like as far as what you
we was trying to get in and fight and stuff. Like we was trying to get into it. Like when he came out the car and stuff, and he got rowdy and stuff. We got the squaring up and stuff. But
you and this grown man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Big bro mode.
It was crazy. I was in big bro mode. I mean, I was in the streets. You feel me? I had my little toolie on me, you know, not to really pull all that off. But I had to stay protecting myself. Right. Even though, you feel me? I don't got no, opposition or nothing out here. I'm not doing nothing bad. It be too much going on. Yeah, I got a daughter. I'm not finna be with my daughter and somebody try to rob me.
No,
you feel me?
I'd rather it be you than me.
Yeah.
I feel that for sure.
Real talk.
Survival of the fittest, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do. That's just the real.
So he just said he fought Javirus. Am I hearing this correctly? He fought Javirus. Child.
So as far as I know you said y'all was close. Did she tell you a lot or certain shit? You know, you feel like she was just holding back, like she didn't tell you, like if she liked somebody or.
I mean, my sister, she would tell me like she had this one, one of my mans.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
She dated one of my man's little brother, and.
Look, y'all, whether we believe it or not, okay, this is his story. This is what he's saying, and it ain't alleged. This is what his experience was from his perspective. So we're gonna respect that, and we're gonna take it as his truth, regardless if we feel like it resonates with what we believe or not. Now I am gonna go back a little bit because I want to make sure that he said that he fought Javirus.
I'm not doing nothing bad. It be too much going on.
Yeah,
I got a daughter. I'm not finna be with my daughter. What's happening, little nigga? I got triggered because I'm like at my man's house. I come outside. My little sister in the passenger seat inside his car and his daughter in the back, which is Janaya, my little cousin, which is Shan's daughter. I look in the passenger seat and I tell, I'm getting mad. I'm like, I'm at this point, I'm cussing at my little sister. You feel me? Even though I ain't mean to, but I'm being a big brother. Like,
right.
What you doing inside a grown man face? Get out the car, go in the house. That's what I said. Get out the car, go in the house. Walked around to his car. Roll your window down, bro. He didn't want to roll his window down. He stepped out his car, opened the door. He like, what's happening, little nigga? I got triggered because I'm like, hold on, bro.
Right.
But I'm trying to talk to you. You feel me? You instantly triggering. You don't even know what I'm talking to you about. It could be about anything.
Right. So I mean, what was her reaction with that? Like as far as what you
we was finna get in and fight and stuff. Like we was finna get and get into it. Like when he came out the car and stuff, and he got rowdy and stuff. We got the squaring up and stuff. But
you and this grown man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Big bro mode.
It was crazy. I was in big bro mode. I mean, I was in the streets. You feel me? I had my little toolie on me, not to really pull all that out, but I had to stay protecting myself.
Right.
Even though, you feel me? I don't got no, opposition or nothing out here. I'm not doing nothing bad. It be too much going on.
Yeah,
I got a daughter. I'm not finna be with my daughter and somebody try to rob me.
Facts.
You feel me?
I'd rather it be you than me.
Yeah.
I feel that for sure.
Real talk.
Survival of the fittest. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do. That's just the real.
Wow.
So as far as I know you said y'all was close. Did she tell you a lot or certain shit? You feel like she was just holding back, like she didn't tell you, like if she liked somebody or.
I mean, my
like
sister,
that?
she'd tell me like she had this one, one of my mans.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
She dated one of my man's little brother, and you feel me, she loved him and stuff, and they used to kick it and stuff. So I didn't really pay, cause that's what little girls gonna do. They don't have their little. I didn't really pay no mind to it.
Yeah.
But I just know that she was protected with my little man. But I used to talk to him all the time, go over to his house.
Like, all right, I know
he know if he ain't protecting my sister, me and him gonna have a problem. We ain't gonna scrap it none, but I'm gonna have some words with him. But
no facts. I feel that.
For real.
So yeah.
That's what's up.
For real.
I don't want to overlap.
Yeah, I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do. That's just the real.
I had to go back,
so as
y'all.
far as I know you said y'all was close. Did she tell you a lot or certain shit? You feel like she was just holding back, like she didn't tell you, like if she liked somebody or.
I mean, my
like
sister,
that?
she'd tell me like she had this one, one of my mans.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
She dated one of my man's little brother, and you feel me, she loved him and stuff, and they used to kick it and stuff. So I didn't really pay, cause that's what little girls gonna do. They don't have their little. I didn't really pay no mind to it.
Yeah.
But I just know that she was protected with my little man. But I used to talk to him all the time, go over to his house.
Like, all right, I know
he know if he ain't protecting my sister, me and him gonna have a problem. We ain't gonna scrap it none, but I'm gonna have some words with him. But
no facts. I feel that.
Real.
So basically, he's saying he let his young sister date his friend. Okay. So they got a 4.5 year difference, I believe. She ain't have no business dating her older brother friends either. They just weird, man.
That's what's up.
For real.
I don't want to overlap.
Yeah, I'm just telling y'all the real, just open up to y'all. You feel me? Which I know it took me some time just to come out, you feel me, talk to y'all. But you feel me, here I am now.
You feel me?
And you strong today.
A lot of people, let people know how you feel, because they want to know how everybody doing out there is like a lot of chaos. Let them know how you feel as a person.
Oh, his friend, little brother. That's why I tried to play it back. I can't really hear it that good, but y'all say y'all can hear. I can't. Y'all say it's a friend, little brother. Now, if it's a friend, little brother, I guess. But I mean, most brothers don't be trying to auction off their little sisters anyway, whether it's to a little brother, a friend, or whoever. Most brothers are protectors of their sisters, and they're not going to be auctioning them off to anybody. Definitely not a friend, little brother.
Everything going on.
I'm broke. I ain't gonna lie. I'm speechless. Like me losing like my honestly I don't really got no other big blood siblings, but like blood don't make you family. I got like brothers and stuff like that, and other big sisters and stuff, but I'm hurt like bad. Cause like you feel me, took my little sister away from me. It was just only me and her, my mom. First it was my mom leaving us, and now it's my little sister. Now it's just me. You know?
Yeah.
Solo. Like what Future said, I'm going solo now. I'm going solo, yeah. It's crazy.
I know you said you went to music. Put all of that in your music. Put all that in your music.
You
might book a session after this.
Yeah. the greatest artists project harder than music.
Yeah.
If anybody
Look, y'all be trying to make a point of things that's very irrelevant. Okay. Whether he said whether he said the friend or the friend little brother, it don't matter. She's 11, 12, 13. She don't need to be dating anybody. She don't need to be auctioning off by her brother either. Her brother shouldn't allow it either. I know he only 18, but that's still your little sister, right? Okay. Now the father, somebody asks, who is the father? I forget his name. I know one of y'all in here know her father name. I forgot his name, but I've been played one of his interviews and things like that already. The mother, lady, she was strung out on drugs. The father, he chose another woman over Naziah. I don't believe Naziah and Vari has the same father, so he hasn't mentioned anything about his biological father. The only thing he acknowledges is his mother. So maybe he don't have a relationship with his mother. Okay, but let's not get sidetracked. Okay, brothers don't auction off their sisters. Period.
you want to contact me, I want to. You feel me? I'm not asking for anything at all, but if you want to help, I'll be gladly for you guys to help. You know?
You gotta put like a little link at the bottom, like we'll just cash app or something.
Yeah, like you feel me?
Or whatever.
That's up to y'all, you know. But yes, I have a job. I work. You feel me? I do a lot of stuff, landscaping, paint. I stay busy. That's what us do, you know. Stay busy.
Yeah, facts. And that's respected. That's respected because it ain't like he just sitting on his ass, you know what I'm saying, looking for handouts. He's saying he trying to get it. He trying to make a way out here.
Like I be out here. I don't be in the streets. You feel me? You feel me? I smoke. You feel me?
You say I'm from the east side.
I just started. You feel me? I don't want to really get into drinking, but I just started drinking a little last year when all this stuff still have. I needed a couple shots.
No, facts. I ain't somebody judge you about that.
These interviewers are weird. You know, it's one thing to try to make him feel comfortable to speak about his truth. It's another thing to be condoning bullshit. This is bullshit.
I couldn't even sleep. My mama like, huh? Like who I'm staying with now, which is my daughter godmom. You know, we real close. She been helping me a lot. Thanks.
That's what's up. So it's like you got some people in your corner, and that's what's up. Yeah. So if anybody want to help them out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, put a little link down there.
And with my baby mom, with that situation and the court messages and stuff, my baby mama did not have nothing to do with that, man. She was with me at all times. And if she wasn't with me, she was at home. You know what I'm saying? I make sure that was
clear. Shoot your cash out to people.
Oh yeah, my cash app is Justice for Naziah, all lower cases. Yep.
So Kim, tell us about your nonprofit organization that you have.
Wait. Before we get there, is it anything?
Y'all, not the cash app being Justice for Naziah. I'm done.
Anything else you want to clear up that you've seen that's been circulating on social media? Anything that you've seen that's just like was just pure bullshit and you want to clear it up?
With the Roxy situation, which is my cousin that you feel me? I know, but I haven't really been around since I was a kid, since our last family reunion for real. But So Roxy, if you're watching this, if you feel me, want to come together as family for real, you feel me, let's come together. All that beef stuff, I ain't with it. We done with that. That's clear. Like, I'm not even with all that. Like,
it's an all hands on deck situation right now. All that other little petty bullshit.
Yeah, that's not even like, I'm not even worried about no gun for me, none of that. You feel me? We getting justice for my little sister, which is Messiah Harris. And if you ain't trying to get justice, then you can't be a part of our team. Simple as that. Simple as that.
Do you have any other family members, like cousins, or just, how you get further into the family that's trying to be there to help you? And
I really feel like he just wants the money for real, y'all. And if y'all remember them text messages between him and Roxy, he clearly just wants the money. He clearly just wants the money. And then
I got
at least talk to you a little bit. Do you have any mentors in your life? You're still a young man,
I know, because he used to be a mayor or consular, whatever he was. Shout out to Tucson. Okay. That was my mentor. If you heard of a program, mentor program called Cut Up, I used to be in Caught Up, and I still is. I just haven't really been around due to all this, but I never leave Caught Up. Shout out to Caught Up because he helped me with a lot. Caught Up has helped me with a lot. It helped me become a mature man. Helped me learn a lot.
I think he really trying to give off that he genuinely is concerned about Nasiah, and trying to create a persona of almost like he want to imitate what Roxy is doing so that he can get people to donate and to feel sorry for him in his situation. Like I would have respected him more rather he said, I'm going through some things. Here's my Cash App, versus Justice for Nasiah, and I'm starting an organization. That's what make it look real sketchy to me. I know 7 Mile Radio just got him a job, but he ain't mentioned the 7 Mile Radio. So we only dealing with what he talking about right here. Who knows? He might not even be working with that 7 Mile Radio connection. He ain't brought that up yet. And somebody say it's definitely giving opportunist vibes, okay? But I'm gonna be a little chill on him because I know he only 18 and he still got a lot to learn.
Study time, sit down and realize what's really important in life and what you really got to do. Because ain't no time to waste. You can't get time back. That's one thing you can't get back, time.
You definitely can't get time back.
Stay humble. Stay prayed up. That's what's up.
But how we gonna expect Vari to know how to care and protect his sister when he wasn't taught how to protect himself? He wasn't protected by his family. They didn't teach him how to protect his sister. Clearly, they didn't protect his sister. His mother wasn't protected. Lady wasn't protected at all either. So his idea of protection is survival. That's what his idea of protection is. Violence, toxicity.
Because all my people's like all my brothers now in my circle, I tell them, just like what would he say? What would he say? I'm not over you, you not over me.
Right? We equal.
We equal.
We equal. Yeah. So do you? I know this is like your first kind of interview podcast. Do you have, when you out in the streets and people be like, oh, that's him, that's her big brother, like, are people coming at you wrong? Is what's the reaction out there in the streets?
I say, like, because where I'm from East Warren. It's a lot of love around there.
Okay,
everybody know me.
Shout out to East Warren.
Everybody know my mom. Everybody knows me. They know some of my family. Some of my peoples I be around. And
so basically, ain't nobody come to you with no bullshit.
Besides social media, social media gonna be social media.
You gotta stay off social media nowadays.
Social media gonna be social media. Yeah. But that's why I came on there and said what I said. I'm like, we got all this flack on social media. Everybody, is this person? Nobody was there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And on top of y'all got all this energy to talk about who did what wrong and who failed who. Where's this energy at in the streets? You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, they say, oh, her family failed her. Everybody in the family, blah, blah, blah. We don't know everybody in the family, for one.
Right.
My thing is, where the community at? Because like I said in my video, we had the neighbors down the street. We had the crackheads on the corner. We had people at the liquor stores and shit in the neighborhood looking out for us as kids. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck is that village? You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all on here on social media arguing about who was right and who was wrong. Go put that energy out in the street so this shit won't happen again. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear the debates and see all the debates. Oh, this person, that shit dumb. You know what I'm saying? Pointing fingers. These people got real motherfucking feelings. You know what I'm saying? This is real people's families. So it kind of irritated me seeing all of that. Like I said, I didn't really know much.
Nerves on this one.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying.
Everybody making it seem like they hurting more than me. Ain't nobody.
Yeah, you feel me? You gotta imagine, like, if it was one of your people, you would be mad as fuck if everybody was on social media talking crazy.
I ain't gonna. I couldn't wait to do this little podcast. I ain't gonna. I stayed up all last night.
Straight up.
I posted on my story, Instagram. You go follow me on Instagram, Vari.
Yeah, follow me too.
I was talking to my sister. Like, she came to me at nighttime like that. It woke me up.
Straight up.
And I don't know, like, you feel me? I pray, you feel me, for the best that she alive, but it's like it's too much. Like, it's getting to the point where, like, okay, we know where it's getting to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know it's getting to a point where, you feel me? It's getting to a point where he not saying nothing, but at the same time they getting somewhere. Like, he ain't that sneaky.
Yeah, right. They gonna find something out.
Like they said in a like she told him in the courtroom, she looked him in the eyes. She said, "You a monster." Like, I can't imagine being called a monster. Like, it's like sitting in court and hearing that from a female judge.
Mm-hmm. And I know he was embarrassed because I watched some of the trial. I didn't watch all of it, but I watched some of it, and I was just looking at him the whole time. Like, how do you feel? Like, do you know what I'm saying? What did you get out of this? Why you just want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got questions for him. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But people truth hurt. You know what I'm saying? So he
like, I know stupid. You embarrassed by now. Yeah. You looking dumb as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and all his kids look just like. Every time I look in their face, I see him. It makes me mad. But the fact they my little cousins.
I said that too. I'm like, yeah, I seen one. I'm like, damn, she look just like him. I know that's fucked up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She got to grow up. Well, her, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
It's just fucked up for everybody in that situation, even his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I'm glad you came to clear everything up.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And yeah, I was for sure around with my little sister. Like, even when I was gone, I still came, checked up on her every week. You know, like, even days out the week, I still checked up on her. Like, that's why I gave her a phone. Even though my grandma didn't want her to have a phone, I still make sure she had a little phone just so she could communicate with, so I can make sure she okay. Anything she need, I got her. You know?
And that's straight, because
so Vari said he made sure Nasiah had a phone. That kind of clear up that discrepancy right there too. Mom, she had a phone.
Mama. Like I said, you were still a kid too. You know what I'm saying? So we can't expect him to be the Superman and everything. So y'all cut him some slack. He was still a kid too. Right. But he did what he did as a big bro. You know what I'm saying? His big bro mode definitely activated, and he did what he could. You know what I'm saying? So ease up off my mans.
Ease up. They want to know your cash app. Again.
Run it again.
Justice for Nasiah, all lowercase, JUSTICE for Nasiah, you know, FORNAZIYAH.
Justice for Nasiah, all lowercase, y'all. Make sure y'all help Brother Vari. Thank y'all so much.
Please do.
But you know what? This ain't the only story that's going on in the city. It's multiple stories like this. It's multiple families that's in this situation where it's young girls that's being taunted with and not saying nothing, or the family not seeing it because that grown up is like, you say something, I'm gonna hurt this person, or you say something, this is gonna happen.
And for all the kids, all the little kids and younger kids, and you know, females and men, if anything has happened in your life, don't be scared to speak up. Speak up. You know, it's okay. You know, come forward. You know, so they can Discipline. They can get disciplined. They get handle it like they're supposed to.
I believe young girls probably be shy at, telling somebody this happened to them.
Because every day I look on the news, kids coming up missing and dying every day, and it's sad. Like, these kids gotta be protected. We gotta come together as a community to make sure the kids are safe.
It takes a village.
Come on now.
That's all I'm saying.
Community. Like, I can't do this by myself. Like, if y'all want to help, come on, let's get it. Like, let's do it. We can do it. Everybody can come together. We can make sure
so we ain't gotta be going
safe
back and forth on social media about who the fuck was right and wrong. Let's prevent this shit.
For real.
This shit is out of control. I don't want to keep seeing debates. Everybody, that's what really got me into making the video that I made. Cause I'm seeing everybody talking about, oh, this person was right. Oh, this person, or she should have did this. Oh,
everybody got something.
Everybody got an opinion.
Everybody
where the fuck is y'all niggas at?
And for moms, I feel like, any male you meet, do a background check on men, because you'll never know who you're running to.
And stop putting these niggas before your kids.
Oh, God, bitches too. Don't put no bitch or no nigga before your
That's
kids.
another reason why I feel like my mom, like, so you feel me, messed up is because, like, I think, my mom, somehow to my mom before too, you feel me? My uncles and them came and told me, and I know that my uncle not gonna lie about it. He's gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
And I believe him. I believe my mom. Something happened, and she tried to tell her mom, and I guess
she didn't believe her.
So I'm just going back on this situation, and like, I love my grandma, but at the end of the day, like, you gotta
break that generational curse.
You gotta open up your eyes.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We not still stuck in the back. This is who we in 2025.
2025
for real.
There's a lot of other shit going on.
Open up your eyes and stop trying to be blindsided to the situation, because that she needed y'all. She needed everybody.
Just like you tell me, Grandma, if you watching, let's get focused. Let's get focused. And you gonna be okay. Like, you did your job with the kids. You were just blind with the situation. I don't blame.
Can you tell us some good memories of the fight though? Like, give us some funny stuff. Some stuff she liked to do.
Skating, she loves skating. Like, I remember one time I was scared. I remember one time I'll be doing her little moves and stuff, and she'd get a little jealous, and she'd be trying to trick me and stuff.
Doing my shit.
Yeah, be trying to trick me. Start doing my moves and stuff. Playing the song and stuff, but it was a lot of funny stuff as I did. I ain't gonna lie, she did cuss me out one time. She was like, and told me, and I know that my uncle not gonna lie about it. We're gonna keep it make sure
so we ain't gotta be going safe back and forth on social media about who the fuck was right and wrong. Let's prevent this shit.
For real.
This shit is out of control. I don't want to keep seeing debates. Everybody, that's what really got me into making the video that I made. Cause I'm seeing everybody talking about, oh, this person was right. Oh, this person, or she should have did this. Oh, this.
Everybody got something.
Everybody got an opinion. Where the fuck is y'all niggas at?
And for moms, I feel like, any male you meet, do a background check on men, because you'll never know who you're running to.
And stop putting these niggas before your kids.
Oh, God, bitches too. Don't put no bitch or no nigga before your
That's
kids.
another reason why I feel like my mom, like, so you feel me, messed up is because, like, I think, my mom, somehow to my mom before too, you feel me? My uncles and them came and told me, and I know that my uncle not gonna lie about it. He's gonna keep it 100. And I believe him. I believe my mom. Something happened, and she tried to tell her mom, and I guess
she didn't believe her.
So I'm just going back on this situation, and like, I love my grandma, but at the end of the day, like, you gotta
break that generational curse.
You gotta open up your eyes.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We not still stuck in the back. This is who we in 2025.
2025
for real.
There's a lot of other shit going on.
Open up your eyes and stop trying to be blindsided to the situation, because that she needed y'all. She needed everybody.
Just like you tell me, Grandma, if you watching, let's get focused. Let's get focused. And you gonna be okay. Like, you did your job with the kids. You were just blind with the situation. I don't blame.
Can you tell us some good memories of the fight though? Like, give us some funny stuff. Some stuff she like to do.
Skating, she loves skating. Like, I remember one time I was scared. I remember one time I'll be doing her little moves and stuff, and she'd get a little jealous, and she'd be trying to trick me and stuff.
Doing my shit.
Yeah, be trying to cheat me. Start doing my moves and stuff. Playing the song and stuff, but it was a lot of funny stuff Nasiah did. I ain't gonna lie, she did cuss me out one time. She was like, "Brother, I don't want to cuss at you, but she was like, you're irritating as fuck." And
that's what little sister's fault.
And I just be kicking it what I be saying back, and I be thinking like, dang, I really miss my little sister.
Yeah.
And like that's really like the only little blood sister I got. Like, and she didn't even get a chance to be my little baby yet. My daughter, which is her niece.
Her niece, yeah.
Cause I named her after my little sister. Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah. No.
And y'all can see in his face, the young man is hurting. If y'all can't see it, yeah, he is.
You gotta take it day by day.
That's it.
I just be trying to stay strong because I got a daughter myself. You know, I don't want my daughter seeing me cry and stuff. You know, I be trying to stay strong for her, even though babies feel your energy. I just can't.
Like you said, you was there to protect your sister and stuff like that. Now you got a daughter, so it's like the protection is like.
Yeah, and my plan was when I left, I was gonna come back and I was gonna get custody for my sister. I was gonna adopt my sister. I was gonna do something, make something shake.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna. I wasn't, just so she can be in my care. Cause
Now, grandma wasn't about to let Nasiah go with them checks. Hell, the only reason why she let him go, because them checks still was coming in when he left before he was 18.
I know how the way she is.
Yeah.
I know how the way her vibe is, what she like to do and stuff like that. She don't like all that stuff. She don't like no being yelled at, none of that. She don't. And she gonna snap back. She like a firework. Yell at her, she gonna yell back. She don't like yelling. Especially if you just yelling for no reason, she gonna look at you. She gonna look at you like you crazy. Can you go about your day?
Can you tell us like how long you think the fucked up shit was going on? Like,
they said it was going on for a couple of years.
Could you tell the difference?
Like, didn't they say it? Did I see it?
Yeah, like did you see any signs of anything?
It wasn't. That's the thing. It wasn't.
So
so it was all low-key. Of course, they're not gonna do it in the open.
So my thing is like the day, because that she'll take my auntie come get the kids. She'll take the kids, bring the kids over to her house. I'm referring to Shannon. She'll come get the kids. She spent time with the kids, bring her over to her house because she used to live in Clinton Township. And she used to, they used to have movie night and stuff. So no telling what was going on while he was over there.
Right.
I was, like I said, and I'm gonna say it again. I had my own personal stuff going on, but I was still checking on my sister.
Yeah.
But no telling what was going on over there. They said stuff was happening in the basement. As y'all can see the messages, I ain't finna really get into all of it. It's deep. It's crazy because it's just disgusting. Like, how could you even, do something like that?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Like as a man.
Exactly.
A kid.
That's what I'm like.
But he wasn't a man. He wasn't a man at all. His brain was a kid.
Then at that, like we say not. He didn't. It wasn't none of. I don't think he did nothing to me. But they said he did something to one of his kids you feel me, by his other baby moms. I think one of his baby moms came forward in court or something. I don't know for real.
I said I didn't watch the whole.
It's crazy.
And then sometimes it's just women out here that see it and turn the other cheek because they want to be with this man so bad, because they can't find nobody else, and they just.
Is it that deep?
Yeah, it's not even that deep. Maybe how I just picture it, because a man in a house and you this woman and you got this man in the house with these kids, and you don't want to think that he's doing something, but if you see him walking past and his he's sliding in a different kind of way. You know, it's just like it's just
right.
crazy.
It's like so you ain't see shit, especially
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like
you know how people be sneaky and be like, oh, somebody coming, you know, or doing sneaky stuff.
And she wasn't really a sneaky girl. She was, if you really think
I'm not
about
talking
it.
about your sister.
No. I'm just putting that out there, like just to clear.
Man, hold on, y'all. Let me see. What is it? A continuation of that? What happened to the rest? So did I read the comments you was referencing? Y'all having a chat conversation? It was so distasteful, Ashley. Yeah, I can agree to that. But I'm feeling like what would y'all want? Like, we want answers. We want to know what was happening inside the home. We want to know how was the dysfunctioning, right? We want to know all of these things. So when he finally do an interview, some of y'all are not satisfied with his answers and his perception and how he feel about the situation, whether we feel like it's bullshit or not, because I definitely feel like parts of it was bullshit. But you know, what is it that y'all want? You know, we really want to know if our speculations are correct. And you know, from what he said, let me see. From what he said, it seems like he knows more than what he's saying. It seems like his motive was mostly to get money. Hey, April. So, I mean, he said he's starting an organization. He said he named his daughter. Let me see. Here. His daughter after Naziah. Maybe he don't know how to cope with the disappearance of Naziah. Maybe he doesn't know how to navigate through his emotions, because clearly he lived in a house, an environment where showing emotions could have been seen as a weakness, right? Okay, so because this is a very dysfunctional family dynamic, so maybe he don't know how to feel. Maybe, you know, he only 18. As he grow older and he become more wise and all of that, and you know, he go to think about his past, hopefully he gets to a place where he reflect. Maybe then he'll think about what he could have done differently had he known. He only did what he know how to do. That's what I feel. I feel like Vari only do what he know how to do, which is survive, which is, you know, therapy would help, but therapy don't seem like that's the closest thing to his mind right now. It seemed like surviving, getting money, taking care of his daughter, and finessing in any way he can to get some money to stay up on his feet and do what he need to do, whatever the case is. That's what it seemed like his mind frame is. Do somebody need to absolutely connect him with a psychologist or therapy or something like that? Absolutely. But clearly he told y'all before he was even 18, he was walking around with his blicky out in the streets. Therapy, that's like a foreign language to him. Right, a hood mentality. I mean, he thought he could fight a grown man. Even though I feel like Javirus is a weak ass bitch, but that's neither here nor there. And I feel like his baby mama should have teamed up and jumped his ass. But that's neither here nor there. You really think them people, they couldn't even get Lady no help? You really think they about to convince him that he need to go see a therapist? Shannon and them don't feel like they do nothing wrong. Annette clearly, her therapy is being an elder at the church, so she ain't trying to go to nobody's therapist. She think that Jesus Christ gonna save her. Right now I got Annette by the head and Shannon. That's who we dragging tonight. Cause yeah. And then the fact that he still want to protect his grandmother, because at the end of the day, y'all, that's all he know. That's all Vari know. It's his grandma. That's who practically raised him. So at the end of the day, he's going to side with his grandmother. At the end of the day. And the arrow. He said, do you know if CPA? Jamila, what is CPA? He said, our community doesn't accept therapy because it appears that we're unstable even when we truly are. Right. Therapy is the best thing that we can do for ourselves. CPS really took the Jamila, yes. Right. He wanted to protect his grandmother, but he ran away. And that's what I feel like they should have been asking. Why did you run away? If you want to ask some questions, let's figure out why you ran away. Well, he kind of touched on it a little bit. He said the house started to get too crowded. You know, very surface level answer. No, get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get down in there and tell us what you seen, what was going on, how is your grandmother really treating y'all? Like, stop playing. Stop playing. Because it's almost like these interviewers really fed into his narrative of trying to get money for his organization versus truly asking the real questions that the community really want to know. We could talk about your Cash App at the end. I'll put a little sticker on the screen at the end. This ain't about no money, and I get it. Like, you know, he out here trying to survive and live. I get that, but he told us about the locks on the fridge. He said that was his grandma's refrigerator. I did see a few refrigerators in the content that Naziah had posted, and you can see in the background a few refrigerators. That particular refrigerator was allegedly his grandmother's, supposedly. So, but do I feel like he was withholding information? Yes. It's not going to affect the case at this point. They already closed the investigation. You can go and you can tell us exactly what happened at this point. And he's not a witness. He's not a witness, as far as we know. Because if he was, I don't think he would be doing interviews right now. Yeah. Yeah, Tawana. Coleman. They probably already been told everything. They been telling. They couldn't wait to tell. They couldn't wait. No, kids be happy to tell. Soon as they got picked up from a net, all you gotta do is get them the food that they've been missing out on at a net house. Get them a little candy and some juices. They good to go. They good to go. Mm-mm. You say they saw what happened to Naziah and Shannon. I believe so. Say the kids are brainwashed. I believe so too. I believe so. Y'all look, I just be talking for real. I know all kids ain't gonna tell everything. They gotta feel comfortable or whatever. I'm pretty sure they question them kids though. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let's just chill. Let's just chill. You say you sent me an email? Okay. I'll have to check it when I get off here. You say family members don't get paid as much as non-members. I mean, at the end of the day, we all gonna have our opinions. Stop. It's too loud. You say they need to check that refrigerator and that deep freezer. They sure do. He said, man, that boy 18, he alive. He made it out. Mm-hmm. I agree. I think it don't sound too far-fetched. I mean, if that was his brother and somebody that was in close proximity to Javirus, then it didn't sound like nothing we haven't already speculated on. You know? It don't sound like that we ain't speculated on already. Hey, oh brother. He said, okay. Because I thought the brother on the phone was the one that just got out of jail. I didn't know the Popo brother came over. Yeah. Allegedly. Yeah, that 9-year-old gonna tell on everybody. That would be the one that asks the questions too. She ain't gonna hold back. That would be the one. Right. I agree with that too. Yeah. And keep in mind, Naziah called that house a hellhole too. She couldn't wait to get out that hellhole. So it was just a mess. Oh, bless you, girl. Here, eat your own chip. Okay. Be careful. If she really wanted to be saved, and so yeah, she did, Kizzy. She really did want to be saved, and she thought Javirus was gonna be the one to save her. Unfortunately. All right, y'all. Let's see how many we got. Mods, how many super chat or super stickers we need? We still need 10. If y'all can, donate to the channel. Thank you. Mimi needs to be silent and work on that visitation schedule. They say Mimi is not even a baby mama. You say you was writing that, Miss Italy. You can take time. You can take. You say amazing. Anybody want to come up? I'll drop the link in the comments if anybody want to come up. Anybody want to come up? Mimi is the one that went into the abandoned building and supposedly broke into the shop, and she wound up going to jail for breaking and entering. If you want to donate, you can send a super chat or sticker. If you see the little money sign, where you chat, where you send your chat messages at, it should be right there. Thank you, Miss Italy. We need 7 super stickers. 7 super stickers, y'all.
Mama.
Say she broke in the wrong shop. Huh? Get from back there.
No.
That's what I said. That was stupid to record it. Like, if you was gonna record it, don't do it live. But she kept saying, I don't care. I go to jail. I go to jail. She went to the police station. She told them, if y'all gonna take me to jail, whatever. They said, no, we ain't gonna take you to jail. Just don't break and enter no more. That's what she said. The police told her. How she wound up in jail, I don't know. Evidently, they took her. Thank you, Tiffany. She sent the super sticker. When y'all send a super sticker, in order for me to meet the actual goal, I think you got to click the part where it says whatever number out of 10 or something like that. But thank y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Tiffany, Tammy. Who else we got? Celante. You say you doubt the police told her that? Yeah, that sounds stupid, don't it? Sounds stupid to even say. I think Cordell has something to do with it as well. Yeah, he seemed a little slick. And he got a domestic violence charge against a pregnant woman, knowingly that she was pregnant. Okay. So he know exactly what he be doing too. He know exactly what he got going on and what Javirus was about. See, birds of a feather flocks together. Javirus was his man. Okay, they worked at the shop together. They opened up a shop together. They stayed in contact when Cordell did his bid, for the charge of abusing a woman that was pregnant. So, birds of a feather flocks together. Shout out to Steele Henderson. Thank you for the donation, Miss Belay, if I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate y'all, the super stickers. Flocks together. So they had to been one of the same.
Okay.
Thank you. Say the popo scared to piss. out of them. Yes. Oh, child. It's just hey, put that down. Put it down. Put it down.
No.
I know, right, Shelly? Shout out to all 630 of y'all. Sit that in the corner for me. You say that wasn't their shop. It was owned by someone else. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it was really just a cover up anyway, so that they can do their criminal activities with the children. It had nothing to really do with the car shop being mechanics. It was just a cover up, you know. So whether they owned it or not, I still feel like they. And I believe in an interview, Javirus has said that Naziah was coming up to the Frank's auto shop too at one point before they went and got the shop together. When he was being questioned by the detectives, he had said that Naziah will come up to the Frank's auto shop. He said on Neff and Warren. That's Frank's location. So she was good. She was going up to the shop way before he even relocated. So I feel like Annette was probably comfortable sending her up there because it was close. That's right up the street. So when he moved, they automatically assume, okay, she gonna be doing the same thing that she was doing up at the shop at Frank's at the other location. So that could be why Annette didn't know where the other location was and didn't care, because she assumed that everything was straight, copacetic. Just saying. Okay, like I say, I look at all perspectives. It's not me siding with nobody. Okay, I still don't agree with none of them, but I'm just trying to really think and get into the mind of why they didn't investigate when Naziah was going up to the shop on Connor and Harper. Why was she comfortable allowing her to go somewhere where she claimed she didn't know the location of? Javirus said because they was going on Neff and Warren. They started there first, and they was working there for a while. Him and Cordell. Mm-hmm. You say the 9-year-old testified to Frank's shop where she saw Javirus in the. Oh yeah, so it started there. The assault started there. Damn shame. Damn shame. And I don't understand that, because I've been to Frank's, not necessarily that Frank's, but it's always people at Frank's shop. Anybody ever go to the one on Warren and Neff? Do it like be dry up there or something? Like they don't have a lot of customers. But from my understanding, Frank's get customers. He get custo. Cassidy. How nobody seen this? And the owner, he be at his shops. This will make me think there's some damn trafficking ring going on. Don't make no sense. The owner be at his shops. I know, because it's my family go there. So I know. I see the owner. Yeah, so this just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Right. Look at Frank too. Exactly. Because Frank, what's really going on? Stop. Right. And that motel where they take all their hookers to. That's a hooker spot. A P2P spot. Huh? Why is that on your nose? Yes, y'all. Shannon kids are with CPS. Yes.
What's my shirt?
Yeah, I'm from Detroit, and I know Harper is where the streetwalkers be at. And that Travel In, it used to be called Parkcrest. That Travel In used to be called Parkcrest, and that's where all the hookers go. You get a early stay or whatever you call it, a short stay, a midday stay, real quick. Yeah, that would be the spot for that. So that's why I feel like a lot of us was getting confused as to which motel Javirus was using. I feel like he was using both, but according to his phone, he was peeing at the Parkcrest in Harper Woods. No, you can't. No. Okay. Y'all stop coming in here correcting me on what I call Javirus. I said Javirus. You must be new here, Sylvia. Okay? I said what I said. Don't come in here trying to defend no pedophile in his name. He gets no respect here. Okay? Thank you, Coleman. Tawan. I think I'm saying it right. He said, oh, I thought it was two different motels. It is two different motels. I'm saying that the Travel In back in the day, when I was younger, it was called the Parkcrest. It was. It was changed to the Travel in the most recent years. We automatically assume that that's the motel that Javirus was using because it's right next door to the shop. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you trying to come in here trying to correct me on what I'm saying, like I don't know what his name is. I said Javirus. If you can clearly hear me pronounce every syllable in Javirus, then that means I meant to say that. And I didn't ask y'all to correct me because I said what I said, right? All right. Now, when I figured out that it was the 20,000 Harper location, I'm like, oh shit, that was the wrong location. But I still feel like he was going to the Travel In though. Why wouldn't he? It's right there. It's literally right across the street. Lenny, thank you. Lenny, I think I'm saying it right. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. You say so. The Parkcrest is in Harper Woods now. That's what I'm led to believe. Clem, okay, Lynn. That's what I'm led to believe. Yes. Oh, am I? I try my best with names and pronunciations. I do. You say immune Sylvia for your own sanity, okay? Because look, you coming in here defending and correcting the wrong name. Now I can see if I messed up on the Zaya name, okay? Girl, please. And it be the women. Like, go sit down. Go sit down somewhere, okay? Don't do that. He's a whole virus, Andrea. A whole parasite. You say they call him J-Bo over there at the motel. They treat him like a king. Child, please. I believe it, though, but child, please. She was giving Quarantino vibes. Y'all just don't know how funny that shit was when I heard that Quarantino come up on that podcast.
What's it?
Here, don't move the light. Come on here.
Oh,
Right, Michelle. Look, that's what it is. Okay. We said what we said.
Wait.
You gonna fall. You gotta stop. You know. You said, what about the Carly Apartments? Now, where's the Carly Apartments at? Where's the exact location? You say, I live here on 7 Mile and Telegraph, down the street from 7 Mile and Bird. Interesting. You say you went to see. Y'all is funny. When I first heard you say his name like that, I was like, what? Oh, it's very intentional. Very. Yes, very. Absolutely. He said he moving like royalty in the yeah, like what? That's why them hotels was in on it too. They seen Javirus coming there with a 30-year-old child and ain't say nothing, ain't do nothing. They knew what he was doing. They was fully aware. The hotel, the family, Frank, the gas station, the car wash. No, this thing tight. He said unless Shannon them is working with the police behind the scenes, they working with somebody. You say a pimp. Okay. Definitely giving poor. He used all them women for all the necessities he need in life. Cars, money, shelter, food.
That means no.
Move your foot. Thank you. They know what they be doing at them hotels, Jamila. You say, yeah, I need Frank ass. Okay. Because Frank, I know you done seen something.
Hey.
A lot. And Roxy said JB and
attacked it.
Uh-huh. That makes sense.
Uh-oh.
Okay, old brother. But y'all, listen. I said I was not going to be on here too long. Ain't nobody request to join, so I take it y'all ain't got nothing to say. Okay, I'm going to drop the link one more time because I'm finna get off here. I'm not finna be on here all night. I got boundaries now. I got boundaries now. I'm not finna play with y'all all night. We not. I love y'all though. Okay. You say, so does Frank own the store next to the shop? That I'm not sure. But I'm sure Frank know the person who does. You know, they all in close proximity. Frank did have a car washing shop right up the street up on Harper. I think that's Harper and Dickerson area. Say she give you Hollywood vibes at your net. He say Frank has to seen a whole lot of something. I believe it's still Henderson. I'm for real, April. I am not about to be up all night with y'all. He say watching that video from 3 weeks ago when a great aunt Jarnell and cousin Kiwana of Nazaya was talking sad, said they've been trying to stop it since 2022. I think it was before that, honestly, because they knew about Annette's past and they knew about Lady's past as well. I just think once they realized the same thing was happening to Shannon and then Nazaya, it was just like, oh hell no, we got to do something about it. I love y'all too, but I'm not going to stay up all night. Yeah, Frank got a lot of locations. He do. Say I'm not gonna be on here long with me. Shelly, don't do me. Okay. Don't do me. It's about 4 hours later. Cause look, time be going by so fast. It be going by so fast. It's already been 2 hours already. Okay, amazing Grace. You say, cause girl, you had me up at 3 something. Okay, like look, we gotta get the kids to school in the morning. Is your TV on?
Yes.
Okay.
Go watch TV.
You wanna watch TV? Hold on, Mr. You said Shannon is not involved. How do you not protect the family? You said if she not. I'm really messed up with that grandma and auntie. Yeah, they some damn heathens.
Go watch TV. Guys.
Wonder what the camera inside the gas station. Right. You hear the mob. Be respectful, y'all. It was. Celante said it was as far back as 2015. Right. Yeah. Well, really, when Shannon was 15. Because Jarnell said she was aware of it when she was 15. He said that little kid witnessed Javirus and Isaiah. I know. Right. King had to see something. He did. He was involved. That's my belief. Okay. Right. It's about fooling with me. Look, we go get some sleep tonight. Say, Tawan says Gratian and Harper. What's that, Gratian and Harper? He said King is definitely hiding something. He said, get your rest. Energize for this. He said, I'm sorry, but I'm sending him nothing. Oh, Carolyn. Say you get nothing from Carolyn. And she's a glam cam. Yes, they said he touched her too. Mm-hmm. Right, like what? Why are we still on live at 8 o'clock in the morning? I'm glad to have you here, Miss Italy. April says, I agree. I've been feeling like King hasn't been more involved. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She says she most definitely believing that and Shannon will get charged at least perjury. Okay. Because the judge already up on that. So there's no way that the people in my life that surrounded me and I don't know what they involved with. Right. You say the shop is at Harper and Connor. Oh gosh. Girl. Okay. I think that was all I wanted to play for y'all too. You say amazing, so true. That's why he there with Javirus in jail. Right, domestic violence place. Well, really they say he violated his parole. He wasn't supposed to have no contact with police whatsoever. Fucking around with Javirus, letting his ass right in the county with Javirus. Oh, you watched it, Kaylin? I broke it down. I could break it down some more, but I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Okay, I would like to dive deeper into certain type of like occult teachings and things like that, because I think it'll help give us a better perspective of what be taking place with our community collectively. Okay, everything is orchestrated. Nothing is a coincidence. It's all very strategic. Okay. So again, if you want to join the membership, that will be the place for you. Rather that's from YouTube or Patreon. Okay. Also, I want to make it very clear too, with the YouTube memberships, there are 4 tiers. You got the spiritual detectives, then you have the divine justice group, and then the chiefs, right? And then I also have a sister of ISIS dynasty membership. That one is going to be specifically for women, divine feminists, or teachings around that topic. Okay, we're going to tap more into dark feminine energy and esoteric teachings. Okay, what you want?
Table.
Huh?
On the table.
What's on the table?
Mat.
And then the Patreon is for everybody. That is the Sovereign Connect, where we connect with other sovereign-minded people. Okay, that's what the Patreon is for, and where we can actually communicate with each other. So I'll be posting exclusive content to Patreon, just like I will have exclusive content tailored to the memberships as well. And then I'll come live like how I am now for the people that are subscribed to the channel. Huh? Whatever you talking about. Oh, my baby voice. She out talking me. You say you don't believe that because these demons are covering. We are responsible for each other. Nobody's going to help us, lady. Exactly. And that's what the group is for. Sisters of ISIS Dynasty. It's for community. It's for sisterhood. It's a safe space for us. It's so that we can learn about our power, the power of the cooch, the power of the V, things like that. Okay. Good night, Tammy. Say Lante, be right back. Okay. I might be gone by the time you come back, girl. Say nice setup. Yes, I appreciate you. Amazing Grace. Say Tammy, good night. Say Vari, whom is Naziah big brother? Didn't on the video. Yeah, he definitely traumatized. That's why I try not to be so critical with my response when I speak about him, because I do understand that they all traumatized and he's still fairly young. He got a lot to learn. And but the approach is still giving money hungry. Okay, the approach is still giving money hungry.
Mama, wait, I don't have
We work and mother and still look good. Exactly. And you know what? I realized that the reason I rather have you guys pay for a membership is because I feel like people respect things when they paying for it. They show up, they engage, and yeah, that's the whole reason. So whichever group you can afford to join, I encourage you to join. Okay. The cheapest one is $4.99. The sisterhood group is $25 a month. He said Vari said he had to approach Javirus when Naziah was sitting in Javirus' front seat. Yeah, we just watched that. She's glam. Did you just come in, girl? We just watched the interview. Yeah, he let him tell it. He said they was getting physical. So he was basically squaring up with Javirus. Yes, there's the Patreon link. Also, the Patreon. The Patreon link, Mama, it's also in the description. Oh no, it's okay. Yeah, we just watched it. She's glam. I feel like they should have. See, I had to mute myself. Okay. No, she right here. She playing with her toy. Trust me.
Toy.
Yeah, she playing with her toy. Say they don't talk about the autistic man. He was sleeping. You know what? I heard that they said Javirus was autistic, as if they was trying to give him an excuse for being a predator. Right. She sure do. She be trying to get on screen all the time. I be telling her no, though. But she will wave at y'all from the side. Hey, Johnson, babies. Thank you, Big Tay Tay. The super sticker. You said it's another man, the neighbor. Okay. Look, she already won. She already won. He said, I think he's slow as a crock pot. Oh, my goodness. I think women took their advantage in your hand because he's light skinned and don't feel sorry for him at all. I definitely think he used his aesthetics
Mama.
to
Mom.
to
Go, Mama.
to get the women that he got. Lee say thanks for sharing his podcast. You're welcome. You're welcome. I feel like mixed feelings about the episode, but you can watch my playback and get my reaction and what the people think about it. She's Glam says one more thing because I'm just not seeing a full interview with Jarnell and Kiwana. He said they said the investigators told them to stand down. Right, that they have all that they need for the trial, and Roxy went against it. Because I was wondering like why it seemed like Roxy and Jarnell and Kiwana, Jarnell and Kiwana were on like on the same team, and then Roxy was like not with them. Did it seem a little like distant to y'all too? Tiffany Jones, thank you for the super sticker. She said she said because I wasn't too hip to Roxy because she was the ultimate clout chaser. And I felt like she didn't have enough information either. What? I felt like Roxy didn't have enough information. Jarnell and Kiwana had more context about the dynamic. Roxy would always say she can't answer certain things because she wasn't around. So why are you doing interviews if you can't answer the questions? And then get mad when they keep asking you the same questions as if you make it seem like you have this information. We got the wrong person on the channel. We need to hear from Jarnell and Kiwana.
Why?
You say why DPD closing the case? They closed the investigation because they feel like they have the one person, which is Javirus, to charge with the murder and disappearance. The murder and what you call it, like the SA charges. They feel like he the sole responsible person for this whole case. They feel like it's him. Roxy was living in another state. She said she had been away for 12 years. She did not come back to Detroit until February of 2024. So anything that her and her mother know, I mean, they're still family with them, and they, you know, they've been around them for some time prior to her probably moving out of town. But for them 12 years, you didn't really know Naziah for real. You knew Naziah last you seen, she was a little baby. Because you didn't come back until 2024 February. By that time, Naziah going on 14, right? 13, 14, one of them. You say you hope they wasn't violating Lil Vari. He said he was the only male besides Lil Marquita's son. Right. Right. Ain't no telling though. And I don't feel like he gonna be comfortable enough to tell anybody on anybody's podcast. I don't think he's going to be comfortable enough to tell them that. That's why he absolutely need to seek therapy. I hope if the person in here who interviewed that I shared that came in here and told me thank you, I hope that y'all after and behind the scenes asked Vari, is he interested in therapy? That's what y'all really need to be encouraging him to do. Because he got some things that he needs to talk about and deal with himself. You said, I just wonder where Florentino allowed. He been real quiet, haven't he? Say Roxy admitted that she didn't know Naziah like that. You're right. It makes sense why she wouldn't. So it's like, again, I feel like Mark and Roxy are playing the savior in this situation. They're playing like the people that's coming to save the day, like that savior complex. That's what I feel like their role is in this operation. But then again, it's like those of us who are going hard for Naziah too is because whether we know her or not, I feel like, you know, something within us is also drawing us to this case. And besides the fact that I feel like Naziah's spirit is extremely powerful and she wants us to do this, but you know, we just feel drawn and it hit close to home. You know what I'm saying? So I try to give Roxy a benefit of the doubt in that sense. Like, okay, that was your relative. You didn't really know her like that. However, she's a little girl who got taken advantage of right under your nose as you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like Florentino. Yeah, I do have some videos on Florentino. It's one of my long live videos. I don't know which one it was though. I don't know which one it was, but it's the one when he was yelling and going crazy and taking up for his sister, taking up for Javirus. And I also wonder, like, why wasn't they trying to get these laws changed when they found out Annette was pregnant at 11 years old? Why did they just cover that up and where your remote? What did you do with your remote? Where your remote at?
Over there.
Instead of giving Annette's baby away at 11, they still swept it under the rug. No charges was obviously pressed. I think at this point we would have knew. You say you tried not to have an opinion on Roxy, but it's a no for you. Yeah, it's just a no for me for all of them, really. No particular person. It's just a no for me all the way around.
Over there.
And give it to Scotty. Tell him do your TV. All right.
Guys.
He said why 7 Mile had to delete his video when him and Roxy went to Marquita. He said that they were told that they needed to take it down. They were told that they needed to remove the content. And I think he said that Shannon didn't want to be on live or something like that too. Or it could have had something to do with him and Roxy going their separate directions and ways. They're no longer associated with each other. Deep-rooted dysfunction. All of their ass. Yes. Says a no for you on the family and their accountability for the things that they did knowing prior to Naziah. Exactly. Like this is just the tip of the iceberg with Naziah. It's like the tip of the iceberg. What about all the other females in the family who were sexually assaulted and nobody did absolutely shit? Nobody did absolutely nothing. You said Jarnell is Annette's little sister. I think Jarnell is Annette's aunt. Is that right, y'all? Or is that her sister? Jarnell is Annette's sister. One of them is the auntie. Either Jarnell or Kiwana. He said, I believe there is a 20-year difference between Annette and Jarnell. Okay. So is Annette the auntie to Jarnell? Said, no, Shannon told Roxy, I don't want to be recorded. She gave Nazi. Okay, well, they originally supposedly had went over to the house to have an interview with Shannon. So she was aware of it. You say Janelle is auntie. Okay. I thought so. Because Janelle said her late mother is I think she said the sister. Now I feel like I want to pull it up. I feel like I want to pull a video up. Said Janelle is 42, Annette is 62. I get that. But one of them said that they were auntie. I just can't remember if it was Kiwana or Janelle. I think it was Kiwana that said she was an auntie. Either way it go, okay? They knew about this. So that's the point. They knew about this way before Naziah was even born. They knew about the way that the family, the incest in the family. They knew about all of this. Say they sisters, okay? They sisters, aunts, cousins, whatever. Okay, they relatives, and they all knew about it. They was close. Jarnell was close. Okay, she Janaya, great aunt. Okay. Say Kiwana is one of Annette's brother's daughters. Okay. Fair enough. You say pull it up because you ain't see it. I'll tell you what. I'm going to exit off this live. And then I'm going to start another live. And then I'm going to just play. I'm going to just play the interview. Because I really wanted this to be a separate video. Although I already played it. I played the interview in the previous live. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna exit off and I'll come back, okay? So make sure y'all subscribe and get that bell on, okay? So you don't miss that. I'm gonna probably give it like 10 minutes or so. All right, y'all. I'll be back. And then that way we can just talk about it. I'm about to get it ready to get pulled up right now to be played. We do gotta do better with our daughters, our children in general. You know, predators only do what you allow them to do to your children. If they see that you are a protective parent, even with as a single mother, if they see that you are protective over your children and you're not easily persuaded, easily influenced, or easily manipulated, you ain't money driven, you know, they don't see you as an easy target. Told y'all before, you ain't gotta have no male figure around your children. If that means you gotta settle. You raise your kids. Right, they know who to prey on. They know who to prey on. And they will try it. They will try it. I had to turn down men all the time try to approach me while I'm with my kids, or thinking they can do and say whatever they want because they see me just with my kids, and this ain't that. This ain't that. And I carry too. So how you want to go about this? Because I'm not finna play with you. Definitely not. I know I saved it somewhere. I'm gonna have to find it. No, this ain't that. And I need to charge my laptop too. But see, that be the thing. When they see that you desperate, what they say, a desperate woman is a dangerous woman. A desperate woman is a dangerous woman. She'll do anything for my man, my man, my man. To have a man, she'll do anything. Anything, anything. Not me. Not me. Not me. I actually like my peace of mind. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm coming right back. So be back. All right. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to my mods. Make sure y'all come back. Okay. Thank you. See y'all in a minute.